what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Joe Rogan, man, is going off. He is sounding off on the left, man, and I am here for it. What about you guys? Yes, sir, I am here for it, man. Joe Rogan is going off on the left, and I am here for it, man. He's had enough. I get it, man. We've got so much divide and conquering going on in the Matrix, man. I can't even tell you guys. Like, man, it's only gonna get worse, guys. It's only going to get worse. And Joe Rogan's gonna give you proof as to why it's going to get worse in the Matrix. Without further ado, man, let's get to it.
Over time, this is what we're seeing. So over time, you and I, who used to be on the left, are now like, where's the left? Where are you guys? You guys are so far away. I can't even see you. You're out of your mind. You're chopping dicks off and giving little kids hormone blockers. You have no idea what the long-term consequences are. You're ignoring the health risks. You won't even talk about the health risks. You use things like gender-affirming care. What are you saying? What are you saying when you're talking about children? Why are you just accepting this? Because it's a noble thing to blurt out, so everybody goes, you're on the right team. That's what it is. It's not like, oh my God, what are we doing to kids? It's not like, oh my God, what are we doing to San Francisco? It's not like, oh my God, why are we letting these violent criminals out of jail? It's like, oh my God.
I'm just going to have to say it, man. This country has gotten so comfortable with being comfortable to the point to where we don't know what it is to struggle anymore. We're probably 5-6 generations away from what it is to really struggle and appreciate life. And man, at some point, this is what it comes to. Am I right, guys? Joe Rogan speaking facts out here, man. Joe Rogan speaking facts. Let's get to it. Let's keep going.
God, why are we defunding the police? What are you doing? You can't say any of those things. If you say any of those things, you're a Nazi. Austin people are great people. They're really nice. They're nice. They're not heads. They're not Hollywood people. They're not lost in this fake world of leftist ideology that everybody's trapped in. They're just people. They're just regular people, man. And those people exist outside of these blue bubbles where everyone's gone insane. I used to be a part of the blue bubble. I was 100% a left-leaning person who lived in Los Angeles. I was 100%. I never voted Republican my whole life. I was very left-leaning, especially with like any social issues. When it comes to financial things, I'm a little bit more conservative, but at the end of the day, I'm way more left than I am right. But California went nuts, man. It's gone like full communist. It's out of its mind.
California is its own nightmare. Literally, California can break off into the ocean right now and become its own country, and it wouldn't be a big deal. Am I right, guys? Man, we're so done. We are so done as a country, man. We are so done as a country. And this is the same for New York. As a matter of fact, let's switch over here really quick, man. Watch this. We got the whole immigration thing going on, the whole border crisis going on. Look at this. Look at what's going on in California right now. Let's go.
Chanting, "Go back home," a wall of protesters blocked the road into the Murrieta Border Patrol station.
You are obstructing the roadway. Please move or you will be cited.
As anger grew in the crowd,
We need to go back to Mexico.
some not understanding these migrants were all from Central America, tempers flaring, one protester spitting at an immigration rights supporter.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
The buses with many women and children turned around. 140 undocumented migrants left for another station. This bedroom community outside of San Diego wants to know, what now?
The bus turned around, it's going to turn around again. And there's more buses that'll be sent this way.
Do you feel that your city then has become almost like a dumping ground?
Of course, I think anyone who's been pinpointed for these buses to come to is going to feel like it's a dumping ground. You know?
And this is for California and New York. I was going to make the move back, man, but something told me to not go back. I was going to make the move, man, like maybe last year, man, but something told me to not make the move back. And you see why. This is going on in LA and California, guys. Our country's in a pickle, man. Our country is in a pickle, man. In a pickle. Let's get at it, man. Let's get at it.
Why us? Why this small little town?
That's a sentiment across many communities in the Southwest. An influx of undocumented immigrants, many of them children, has crammed facilities in Texas. Not enough beds, bathrooms, or food. Another 60 to 80,000 children without parents expected to cross illegally this year.
There's something going on that they're not telling us. There's something going on, guys, that the Matrix is not telling us, and we need to get to the bottom of the situation. Am I right, guys? Am I right, huh? For real, man. Let's get back to Joe Rogan, man. Let's get back to Joe Rogan, guys, and keep it rolling. Let's roll.
And their approach to law enforcement is so insane. It's so insane. The no cash bail, the letting people out for committing violent crimes, the not stopping people for stealing up to whatever money it is. What is it, $900 now? I think they raised it. I think they made it a little higher. San Francisco is non-existent.
Yep.
Most of San Francisco is emptied out of like big chain stores and big department stores.
I won't even do stand-up there anymore.
It's crazy.
They ruined it.
They ruined.
Are you kidding me? Did you hear what he just said? He won't do stand-up in San Francisco anymore. Make it make sense. Am I right, guys? This is crazy. This is what we're dealing with, guys. Our country is under attack, and these are spiritual forces, man. These are spiritual forces that are attacking our country, and all you guys can see is what's going on the surface. But I'm telling you guys, it's going to get worse. Mark my words. Hit me up in the comments, guys, if you agree. Hit me up in the comments if you agree. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's get this thing rolling, man. Let's get it rolling. Back to it.
In the city. I mean, you can bring it back. The structure's still there. But you'd have to have some hardcore Rudy Giuliani type motherfucker come in there and knock heads.
Wow.
And nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. They're peace, love, and granola and fucking wear a mask.
I'm in the middle now.
I'm in the middle. I
never thought I would ever say that.
Never.
It only happened in this last year.
Right.
And I've always been in the middle. Like, I just don't have a dog in this race, man, but I see where this is going. Literally, the Democrats and the Republicans are like the Crips and Bloods. Make it make sense, man. Seriously. There is no middle ground when it comes to these politics anymore, when it comes to these groups. I'm telling you guys, make it make sense. Let's go.
Exactly.
I just went, I can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? People that you thought were aligned with you are like now like mad at you about shit.
They're in a cult. They're in a cult. It's got all, Mark Andreessen, who's a brilliant venture capitalist guy, explained it to me in very clear terms. Like what the definition of a cult is, how you can get excommunicated, how you get shamed for having differing opinions, the group think, he's like, it's a cult. And he's right. He's 100% right.
Yeah. Facts. We are definitely dealing with a massive cult in the Matrix right now. Am I right, guys? I know this from experience. I've seen people, man, growing up as a kid. I've seen people growing up as a kid be brainwashed. I've seen it. And it enrages me to a point to where real talk. It is so stupid. It's a mentality, man. I'm telling you guys, this is a spiritual thing. This is a spiritual attack that is going on in our country as we speak. All this feminist stuff. I'm telling you guys, all of this stuff is coming from people who haven't gotten over their issues. And that's all it is, man. That's all that it is. Am I right, guys? Huh? Yep. Hit me up in the comments, guys. Hit me up in the comments. I will hit you back. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's roll.
Yeah.
It's just hard to say because then people in the cult will attack you.
Yep.
But they're not attacking you for a reasonable, it's not logical, like the way they're attacking you. They're attacking like someone attacks religious beliefs.
Yeah.
And some of these religious beliefs, it gets into these weird gray areas, like trans people in women's bathrooms. Like, says who?
Right.
Says who? How do you know that's a real trans person? How do you not know that's a creep that don't wants to pull his dick out in front of kids? Because those are real.
Spa.
And if that guy was a convicted sex offender.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was doing that. Look, those guys are real. It doesn't mean trans people aren't real also, but those guys are real.
Yeah.
And to even say that those guys are real, you get excommunicated. You get treated like you're a Nazi.
Yep.
Why I left the left.
And I'm telling you guys right now, man, the demonic forces, man, have infiltrated our country like I don't know what. Am I right, guys? Yes, they have. The demonic forces have infiltrated, man, our society like nothing else, man. Like nothing. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, man. We're going to get back to this thing. We're going to get back to this immigration thing, man, that's going on in the Matrix. And I'm telling you guys right now, man, before you know it, man, there would be no black minority. There will be no more black vote. They're not even going to be concerned with the black vote anymore because of this whole immigration thing that's going on right now in the Matrix. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it.
To cope, the government is putting them on planes and buses to nearby towns, processing them at Border Patrol centers in smaller towns in Texas, Arizona, and California, towns like Murrieta. But after this angry face-off with the buses, Immigration and Customs Enforcement says it will keep future plans under wraps due to security concerns. Sharing less isn't going to help, says a union representing Border Patrol agents.
I think they're trying to be secretive of what they're doing, and to me that adds more suspicion.
And you're talking about the government, who's supposed to be transparent with the people because they're supposed to be working for the people. But this is what happens when you give a small group of people all the power. People, this is what happens. They do things like this. Am I right, guys? Huh? Now they want to be secretive. Now they want to be secretive about how they are shipping in these immigrants to the country. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll.
All the ugliness aside, the question remains, who will take care of the influx of immigrants? The anger continued hours after the buses had left, anger that many in this town do find embarrassing.
I mean, these are kids. I mean, your heart goes out to them.
But he still wants a say in whether his town is where they're sent.
There was no discussion about this at all. It was just put upon us. So, yeah, I think that's unfair, definitely.
Guys, it is what it is. We are in a whole mess of trouble. Am I right or am I wrong, huh? I know I'm right. We're in a whole mess of trouble, man. We're in a whole mess of trouble. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for your boy, man. Thank you guys so much for another episode. Give yourselves a round of applause, man. Yes, sir. It's getting wild out here, man. It is getting wild. Hit your boy up in the comments. I will hit you guys back with another episode coming up in the next couple of days. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Keep hitting your boy up in the comments, all right? Thank you guys for all the love. Peace.